That's usually what I do. What's up, guys? KLKen0591.
It's not me.
Coming at you with another video today. It's been a while, but we're back, and today's topic is the current ban list. As you can see, it is effective March 1st, like it always is, or on September 1st. Yeah, I knew you were gonna say something.
Yeah.
I knew you were gonna say something about that.
You're getting too crafty for me.
Yeah, I know. So let's start with the forbidden card versus Sangan.
Also, you got banned a while ago.
Really? Think she got banned before?
You said it yourself also.
I mean, yeah, you know, I've been talking about Sangan getting banned. That's like when Dark World's like first hit the scene. That's when I was talking about Sangan getting banned.
Honestly, now that it's banned, everyone's like, oh, it's like, oh, Sangan should have got banned a long time ago. Rah, rah, rah. No. Everyone was like, Sangan's the best card in the game. That card's never gonna get banned. You can only search at the tour guide.
I mean, you know, I guess it was okay in doing that. I guess. I kind of like tour guide Sangan plays. You know, now they're gonna be gone. In my opinion, tour guide isn't gonna be half as good as it was. You know, one is at 2, and 2, its main target is gone. So that kind of sucks. Hurts it a little bit.
Fine. After this Dark World, it's fine.
You know, I mean, if you're playing Galaxy OTK, shout out to John Costa. Yeah, I just did a shout out to John Costa. Yeah, I just did that.
I'm gonna go drink some bleach, guys. See you later.
So, yeah, it's really specific now. Like, I guess you can still use in Dark Worlds, obviously. Anything that runs a level 3 Fiend. But what about Dark Mimic?
Yeah, that's the question.
You wouldn't use Dark Mimic though, would you?
Some people have been using it before it's in the game.
Ew, that's gay. Yeah, I don't even. So, pretty much in my opinion, what Sangan does, I'm not sure what, like, I don't know what the format's gonna look like. You know, we're gonna do a video on that later, because well, yeah, but you can still make assumptions. I have no clue. The only thing I can say is Megalo and the rest of those Mermail cards. The only thing I can think of.
I thought you were gonna say that GBs are gonna do good for like a day and a half, like they always do to start the format.
Yeah, you know, maybe GBs. I don't know. Well, but that's that's another whole discussion. So in my opinion, Sangan kind of limits tour guide. You're not gonna be seeing tour guide as much as you used to see it, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but you know, it's not even a 3 anymore. It's only a 2, so it's just, yeah. You know, it's only in decks that really require tour guide, as opposed to decks that you just splash tour guide in just for just because. Then second is Zen Mighty.
Well, based on what you just said, maybe that's why Sangan got banned.
Maybe. Yeah. Zen Mighty. I mean,
they just demolished.
I'm not. Yeah. I mean, I don't think it had to go.
No,
you know.
Zen Mighty fucking sucks. It gets bottomless all day. That's not a game.
Yeah, I'm not 100%. Agreeing with that one. I think Zen Mighty could have stayed, but it's gone. And overall, it obviously lineups are pretty much dead. I'm not sure if you can even use them anymore at all.
No, you just don't use them. They're just something.
I mean, I guess you could. No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure.
I mean, you could use get your little
what?
Summoner Monk. This card.
Oh, you could use Summoner Monk. Oh shit!
Get you a magician. Reveal Shark.
Now that he says that, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Because yeah, you might make a deck like just be something a magician out. I don't know. We'll see. We know how the format's gonna play out.
Or we could just play Wind Up Rabbit Control, because Wind Up Rabbit is one of the best cards in the game.
So at the end of the day, we'll see. We'll see what's gonna happen. Zen Mighty's gone, so that pretty much means that the whole OD big huge field might not happen like it used to. Now because Zen Mighty's gone. Well, Magician can still bring out other stuff. You don't have to make Zen Mighty. Yeah, but it's not. So. Yeah. And Rat brings back something else. I don't know, but we know Yu-Gi-Oh players. They're gonna find something. I bet. Hey, you can play Grand Sword Wind-Ups. That'd be horrible. So yeah. Enough about Zen Mighty. Magician. Pretty much the other main card in Wind-Ups besides Shark. I'll get to why I think they didn't hit Shark. Magician, you have Magician Shark, it's pretty much game. That's usually it's just like the card destruction, 5 cards Dark World. It's the Gateway 6 Sams. It's the Future Fusion and Dragons. So, in my opinion, Magician, definitely. Definitely should have been hit to 1. I 100% agree with that. No problems there. 1 day apiece. I agree with that one too. I freaking hate that card. I lost a reversal quiz OTK because of 1 day apiece. Somehow he managed to draw 3 1 day apiece successfully each time, every turn he had one. Come on, man. Come on. In a deck that doesn't do anything, that just sits there and stalls, 1 day apiece is annoying. 1 day apiece is extremely annoying. And the thing is, as far as I know, we haven't seen anything huge top of 1 day apiece. As far as I know. But either way, I agree with that card. That card is super annoying. Solemn Warning going to 1.
That fucking sucks dick.
I hate
that's
that.
Gonna slow down. Well, that's gonna make the water deck better. It's gonna make spellbooks better.
Woohoo!
Makes you lose the Gores even more.
Woohoo!
Makes you the sacky player if you have the 1-up warning.
Woohoo!
And now it means people are gonna play Compulse.
Yeah. But I don't think there's a lot of people that are actually happy with Solemn Warning going to 1. From what I know. I'm not. I like Solemn Warning. I liked it at 2. It was good.
It's very powerful at 2.
You
don't need 3. You only need 2.
So, but that's a decision they made. What I think that's gonna do to the format is, there's gonna be less flat out cards that just stop your combo or whatever it may be.
Even more.
Yeah. You can use Compulse, you can use Bottomless, you can use all that stuff. But even with Bottomless, at least you can chain Lance if you have it. You might know you're playing in your deck, but at least you can chain Lance. Lance might go up because of that too.
Lance is already going up.
So it might go up even further.
Lance is like $20 over there.
For that. Don't be surprised, alright? So if you guys want to start picking up Lances,
give them all to me.
You never know.
Lance sucks.
You never know. Alright, so I just think that it's gonna. I'm not sure if that's gonna. I think it's gonna speed up the format or slow it down. Now the warning's gone. I mean,
slow down the format?
No, speed up the format.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think. I mean, there's breakthrough skill, but
that's not more.
Yeah, that really is. So
it's definitely not one. That's like effect melee.
Effect melee is good. I play 3. I play 3. I play 3 Valor, 3 Max C.
Yeah, that's what you're a loser.
Nope, you're a loser. Yeah.
I don't ever.
So, alright. Going to the semis. Ryo. I actually agree with this. I agree with Ryo.
I'm fine with Ryo going too.
Ryo's pretty freaking annoying.
Nobody plays 3 Ryo anyway, unless you're playing Impact Metal.
I also think this sets up spellbooks a lot more now. Any deck that does a lot of searching, yeah. Ryo's good, it's gonna, now that Ryo's 2, it's gonna help Fire Fist, it's gonna help, what's that deck called? Mermail? Right? Yeah, it's gonna help Mermail, it's gonna help a lot playing Ryo 2. Thing is, when you do things like this, I remember, when they had Book of Moon at 3, and then it got hit to 1. The reason they did that is so that it could open up more decks to see play. If Book of Moon was at 3 when Dragoonies came out. Dragoonies would have been even worse than they actually were. You know, like it just would have stopped a lot of things. So this format, in my opinion, this format is gonna be fast, like super fast. You know, I don't know if you might get killed on your third turn or not, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Even Megalith was still game.
You know, and like you think like if you think it was bad before, it was just freaking um. Did it turned off and turned back off? What does that mean?
It almost went to sleep.
Alright, well you should go see.
You know what? I'll go to sleep.
Yeah. So yeah, usually when they do stuff like this, like putting Ryo down, putting Warning down, like to me what it does is it opens up a lot more decks, you know, to get combo oriented and do what they have to do and you know, possibly have a showing at, you know, the next jump.
And with putting Ryo down, that combos with what they put the thing.
You know. I'm just going back to windups for a second. The reason I don't think they hit Shark was one, Shark is actually pretty versatile, and you can play it in something other than windups, believe it or not.
No, that's impossible. You don't
because it is a fish, so you can play it in the Coelacanth deck. Also, they also just put it in the new special edition. You think they're gonna put the card that they just put in the special edition to 1? Probably not.
Librarian.
Probably not.
Librarian, man. Just let you know.
What do you mean, Librarian?
Librarian was some stuff they did. Librarian also was the one.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm saying. They just put it to 1 there. You know, they just put
But Librarian was a completely different story.
Oh man. Yeah. So yeah. So now Tsukiyomi. Tsukiyomi to 2, you know, I'm not really sure what that does.
Spellbooks! More power to it.
Why? They don't even use Tsukiyomi.
Tsukiyomi spellcaster. Slide it in against fucking dicks.
I guess so. I don't know. I don't use Tsukiyomi. What the fuck? That's a waste of your summon.
Hey man,
that is such a waste of your summon.
You put in Tsukiyomi, then you can drop BLS. Game over, man. Move Priestess, move Tsukiyomi. Bam. BLS. Attack Brigade.
Play Breaker.
Tsukiyomi's better. Tsukiyomi got limited.
Tsukiyomi's better?
Tsukiyomi got limited.
So Breaker was at 1 at one point.
Yeah, but Tsukiyomi was banned. Tsukiyomi must be better if it was banned, right?
All I'm saying is, if it's not going to do anything now, I'd say the next list is going to go to 3.
No, they can't do that.
You know, like that. Honestly, well, if it doesn't do anything now, then that's what I think. But I don't know. You know, I really want the D-Mock to come back.
No, we can't have that. What the fuck? You want D-Mock to come back with spellbooks running around?
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, that's what I.
Are you kidding me?
You know, that's the thing. It's just like, yeah, D-Mock can't come back because of spellbooks. But oh man, just imagine that type of. Oh, that'd be just beautiful. I think eventually, if the spellbook deck does good, I don't know when D-Mock is coming back. Honestly, if ever.
Never.
You know, it's tough. I would really like that card to come back, but chances are I don't see it coming back anytime soon. That's not going to stop me from hoarding D-Mox, because I know at some point it's a normal summon. It's not like you can just, you know, special it from blah blah blah. You know,
I'm pretty sure that the little spellbook man that you do.
It's a little spellbook man?
One of them.
What?
Tempers of Prophecy?
Level 5 or higher spellcaster, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's the D-Mock.
You're an instant whore.
Yeah, everybody gotta get them, you know.
So, Tsukiyomi, I can't really tell you. I'm not sure what it's gonna do. It's not like you just really splash Tsukiyomi at anything, as far as I know. Like spellbooks, yes, but as past that, I can't really see it.
Well, I mean, more people might play Sam, so people might side Tsukiyomi more, you know. With she and Dark Hole or something. I don't know.
No, yeah, I don't know.
And you just Tsukiyomi, like, don't even get that
ARA.
Demise.
I was never around for ARA.
Me neither.
This is back way even before my time, and I've been playing for like 3 years. So I'm not really sure, again, how that's gonna do. ARA, as far as I know, is a broken ass card. You know, can you use it in Herald?
Yes. Yeah, that's what Happy Herald
was.
Remember the deck that Aaron Jones used to play, Happy Herald?
Oh,
wait, were you around for that?
Yes, I was.
Yeah, Happy Herald. You go discard your 3 Happy Lovers or whatever.
I'm very happy with ARA having to 2. You know, maybe even 3. Who knows? Yeah. Okay, probably not. But That's fun. That looks to be really fun. So I'm in agreement with that card. I'm gonna start testing it out, seeing what's gonna happen. Who knows? So Tsukiyomi at 2, ARA at 2. Those are things that we kind of just have to look and see what's gonna happen, see how much it's gonna get played. Cause like it's the same thing. They take stuff off the list all the time. Like how they took D-Draw off or whatever it was.
Yeah, D-Draw still sucks.
Yeah, like it didn't. It just gave it hype, and then it kind of was just like, yeah, it was just, it's just whatever. So we have to really see what's gonna go on with that. I don't think there's gonna be anything specific out for ARA to work with, except what's already been out, aka Demise, aka Herald, aka whatever else you want to talk about. No, it wouldn't.
It'd be hilarious.
No, it wouldn't be hilarious.
It'd be fucking great.
It is recording.
I know. Now it makes it even better when people are watching.
Me.
No.
Spore at 3? I don't know what the hell that even matters. Well, what does it matter? Like, you can only use Spore once per duel.
It's fine. You could definitely make sure you draw it and all those other things.
Yeah, Spore is retarded, so there's not really much to say. Plants aren't even good, so.
I don't see why Lone Fire still at 1.
I don't really know. Spore is a one-of no matter what. Same thing like Glow Bulb. Even if you can't
Glow
put Glow Bulb.
But nobody plays more than one.
Yeah, like but that's what I'm saying. Like it just is like it doesn't even matter. You can only use it once, so what the fuck? So yeah. Kalute, that's good.
No, it's not.
That's really good.
We need Glory or play up the Black Things to be good.
I'm not saying Black Things are gonna be good, but that's good. Like more Black Things support I believe is coming out.
Yeah, it sucks.
Not a whole lot, but they're not gonna stop doing Black Wings for a while, and that's good. If they ever come out with a Blackwing Exceed, that'd be kind of cool. So look out for that possibly. Back to what I was saying about ARA and Tsukiyomi, it's the same thing. Like they bring back a lot of cards that they think they're not gonna have like the impact like they once had. Having Triple Kalute back in the day, I remember that was annoying.
Game over.
Because it's not even you searched it with Whirlwind. You couldn't search Honest, you know what I'm saying? But you could search Kalute. Like that's just too much, Go yourself. God damn it!
You gotta give people correct information.
Oh, whatever. So yeah, Kalute. You could search Kalute with Sangan. I'm just saying, you were talking about you could search Honest with Sangan.
Well, that's because you're the one that said
you
can
search my dick with these nuts.
That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, shut up. Lumina. Shout out to Jay Fish. Lumina's cool, man.
Fuck Jay Fish.
I like Lumina at 3. I think that's pretty cool. I'm curious as to what that's gonna do. Every single time they bring back some Light Swing card. Every time. Same thing. Like, wait, in the last list they brought back like another Blackwing card or something? I'm about to look at it.
It might have been Kalute too.
Yeah, they put Kalute too. Look at the last list. To me, like, this one was so underwhelming. Like, it was nothing. It was kind of boring, in my opinion. I'm not really. I like pretty much all of what they did. It's just like it doesn't. I feel like it doesn't change the format enough. But then again, do you really need to change the format that much? We'll know come September. What needs to be done. I'll tell you right now. I'm just calling it now. If it's not this list, September's list, it's gonna be March's list. Tenki's going to 1. I can tell you that right now. Because you can already play that in shit that has nothing to do with Fire Fist. So
since Tenki just came out, they wouldn't hit it. The deck hasn't had no time to do anything.
That's what I'm saying. September.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but just look out. Just know that.
Just kidding. MST's at 3, guys. Fuck that card. That fucking sucks.
Yeah, nah. Nah, Tenki's still good.
Yeah, Tenki took one to grab it. Why if I the best card next to bottom?
So, oh yeah, Why if I was gonna be even more of a bitch to deal with?
Now it's gonna be 1500 instead of 14. You could bottomless that bitch. Just kidding, dodge.
Yeah, even if you could bottomless, damn. Line of Rabbit is gonna be a bitch this format if anything even goes on with that deck. or anything, wind up related. You don't even have to, really. You can play that shit in with horn, like Jesse said, so long ago.
No, we don't want to grab because we have to dodge.
So we'll see. So Lumina, I really like that. Will it make Light Horns,
It will just make Bert the
top
sackiest player ever.
tier again? That remains to be seen. Could it? It's definitely a possibility, but I don't think Lightsworn is going to be a good deck, like it used to be, unless Charge at least comes back to 2.
No, we can't.
Which probably won't happen. Smoke Signal. Smoke Signal was at 2 this format, and Sam still want to jump. So Smoke Signal at 3, Sam's are definitely better, but again, they're doing everything to they bring back Lumina, but they don't bring back Charge. So they give you back some of your support, but they still don't give you the card that you need. So it's the same thing. They give you Smoke Signal, but it's not like they give you 2 Sheehan or 3 Sheehan. They still just leave you with 1. So while it's good and Sam's, I definitely think will be played more. I agree with it. It's cool, but and I said it last list that Smoke Signal would come back or something like that. It's cool. My crush is 3. This is the last one. Dark World, I guess. I don't see my crush still. I don't see it doing
Ryo to 2. So my crush is now more viable.
Why?
Oh well. The real favorite priest is now my crush, that bitch. Oh. Discard 2 for Mega Low. Real Mega Low, not my crush, that bitch. Search Smoke Signal, not my crush, that bitch.
Ooh, genius. Genius. He is 100% right. 100% right.
Reveal Shark, not my crush, that bitch.
What the f are you revealing Shark for?
Oh, you summon the wind-up rabbit or some shit.
Well, I mean, my crush is actually going to be good too when you go tanky.
Tanky. Oh, my crush, that bitch.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I do like it coming back anyway. I love my crush. I absolutely love the card. The CP is just hot.
Damn it, I always wanted to CP mine crush. Looks like I'll never get them now.
They're gonna be money, at least for a little bit. But they're still not gonna be sided at 3. I'd say 2 max. No one's gonna side 3. That's a lot.
I mean, you might as well just main deck 2.
Okay, so
you main deck 1 to replace the warning we lost.
Mind Crush coming back again. They, Kaoken's right. Warning goes to 1, so they bring back Mind Crush. They bring back other things to kind of compensate for the fact that they took away Warning. So I do agree with Mind Crush coming back to 3. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna have a deck discussion on what I think will be the top decks, but it's really open right now. I can definitely think Fire Fist spellbooks. Obviously Mermail's gonna be broken.
Best deck. Summon Undyne.
Warning. Probably the best deck still.
Dragoon just still at 3. What were they thinking?
So we'll see. We'll see what's gonna happen. But overall, if I had to give this a 1 out of 10, I'd probably give this list about a 7. Not just about average. Not too bad, but not really too good either. To me, there just wasn't enough changes. But it's hard because how many changes can you really make when you kind of just saw wind-ups? Listen, Miami was today. What happened to Miami? Wind-up mirror match. You know what I'm saying? So it's clear on what you had to ban, but anything else was kind of like, what else do you do? Geargias, but again, that's a whole nother discussion. So, thank you guys for tuning in, like always, and if Kaoken over here could be a little bit more consistent, we'll give you even more videos. How do I end this thing?
Click stop.
I click stop?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun. Alright, so, peace out, guys.